challenge that I'm seeing is developing. Let's start with the younger ones, the real younger ones. The big challenge that I have is the parents. Is the parents want their kids to be something and want them to be in the business, but they don't want to give the time. Or they say, well, if they really want to see my kid, then let them wait on my terms. And it doesn't work that way. That's one of the challenges. The other challenge is getting over them being so green. Well, dealing with the older ones, the real older ones, the problem with trying to develop them is the way the industry has changed a lot and the way things are right now is everything's out there for the younger roles. Everything's out there for the younger people. And for the older ones, casting has a lot of people that they can call that's been in the business for a very long time. So when it comes to dealing with the older talents, the challenge is trying to show casting why choose this new talent that's new that hasn't done this before. Why choose them over someone who's already, I call a veteran, that's already been in the business. So that's the biggest challenge, is trying to convince casting they're as capable as the one who's been in it for a long time. You can sometimes at the beginning when you're actually sitting down and talking with the talents or interviewing the talents before you actually take them onto your agency, um, you can tell by their interaction how long it's going to be and how they're going to be. That's just at least on my side, what I can tell. If they're really easygoing with it and they're like, oh, I just want to do it, then that will tell me they're in it for a short haul. They're waiting for the quick buck, waiting for something to come and hit them, and they're just, oh, we're going to retire off of that. And the ones that show a little bit more, that's when I'll know they're in there for a long haul. With me, the way I approach it with casting directors, it's all about talking with them with respect. I don't know who could be answering the phone. A lot of times I call up, it's an intern that answers, or it's their assistant, or it's actually the actual casting director. So if I have a chip on my shoulder before calling them up, I need to I need to leave that at the beginning of the phone call, and I treat them as a family member, or I treat them as a friend, as a good friend that I've known for a while, even if I don't know who it is. I mean, it could be a new intern, it could be someone that, or a new assistant that I don't know, they just started. So my approach with them is when I'm pitching my talents, um, I pitch them as I'm trying to pitch my kid to go play with another kid in the playground. I'm trying to say, hey, here's this kid. My kid really wants to play with your kid. Let's somehow try to figure out how we can get them together to go do what they need to do. And those are some ways that I go about. I mean, there's other ways that I can do it, but that's just an example of how I approach it. It may not be the conservative way, but it's my way. Make sure that I'm on the phone with them and conversing with them in a respectful way, one. Sending them quality talents so that way I'm not wasting their time and not harassing them on a nonstop basis. And also get that personal relationship outside of work. Because, if you're constantly bothering the casting directors all the time during all hours, you're not really getting a personal relationship with them. And I try to somehow outside of work get that relationship, not talk to them about work, just talk with them like they're a regular person.